I take the worst days to go to Toronto, but let's go to Bay Street Video and see if my pre-orders are in. I should really check the news whenever I go here, because I always cover the worst times. We're at Bay Street Video. Hopefully they're open. Hopefully they're not closed today because of the parade, but got some Kino Lorber stuff to get. Package secured. I don't want to be in this area for too long, so let's get out of here. All right, welcome back. We are home from downtown Toronto. What did I pick up? I did want to go to a few stores. I went to a Bay Street Video and I went to a BMV, but sadly I couldn't find what I was looking for. I was hoping someone would have, you know, because usually when I go there the week after a, I guess a big release or a new release that comes out, usually people saw that, but unfortunately they didn't have that there. I was looking for Across the Spider-Verse on 4K. Haven't seen the movie yet, heard great things about it. It's just, oof, it was expensive, like $34 before tax. It would have been a $40 4K. I've seen people sell on Marketplace for $20, but I was hoping to, you know, I guess support a big box store that I shop locally, but I guess I'll have to buy it from an online reseller on Facebook. But they've been selling it for really cheap, so yeah, so went to the Bay Street Video, obviously picked up the newest Kino 4K, and that is 3 days of the Condor. As you can see, this is a lot different than the last Kino 4K. This is $31.95 as opposed to $29.95. I don't know how they come up with these prices, but it does say that it comes with more special features. It comes with audio commentary from director Sidney Pollack. Gotta love it. You love it when, I love it when they actually get the actual director to do the commentary. Even though I don't really, you know, mind. I've seen like film historians do commentaries that have been informative and entertaining, but for the most part, I really want people who have been on set to do little like, you know, little fun stories behind the set, how it was like working, their shot composition, their ideas behind why they chose to write a scene, or, you know, further details into the psyche, right? If it's a film historian, obviously they can give context to the scene, and I'm not like degrading any film historian, or I'm not like saying that, you know, I don't care about those things, but it's nicer to have the actual filmmaker on who was on set to do it. Like one of my favorite audio commentaries is the Halloween 2018 Scream Factory release, which I believe is probably from older releases, but John Carpenter and Jamie Lee Curtis doing a commentary track together for Halloween. It's great. Like, I highly recommend, if you haven't seen it yet, you really need to do it, because there's a lot of info and they're just like friends. So they're just chatting the shit while, you know, like one of the greatest horror movies that came out in the 70s is playing. Even though I personally love Halloween, I know a lot of people don't really care for it. They say it's boring or whatever, but I really do love that movie. So that is why I you know, when you have the people who actually were on set, there's a lot more, especially if they're famous people. I guess it's more of an incentive to watch the commentaries. But this does have two audio commentary tracks, one from film historian Shane Mitchell and Nathaniel Thompson, and one from director Sidney Pollack. And then you got a 2004 documentary, something about Sidney Pollack, and then about the Condor, a 2003 featurette. and then theatrical trailers. Again, another brand new HDR Dolby Vision master from a 4K scan of the original 35mm camera negatives. You love to see it, and it has a pretty big cast. Max von Sydow, one of my favorite actors of all time, stars in this. I haven't seen this movie yet. I remember putting it in my, I think this is, I don't know if there's a Criterion release, I could be very wrong, but I remember finding out about this film, and I was like, oh yeah, I gotta pick it up. So I found this, and Robert Redford's in it, Faye Dunaway, and Cliff Robertson. Uncle Ben is in this. I don't think I've seen a Cliff Robertson film outside of the Spider-Man movies. So I'm very excited to check this out. Robert Redford, Faye Dunaway, Cliff Robertson, Max von Sydow, and 3 Days of the Condor. Now I'm updated on all of the Kino Lorber 4K releases. Very excited to see what comes out soon. I know Hannibal's coming out soon. Oh, not Hannibal, sorry, but what's it called? Red Dragon. Very excited to see the October releases. You know, we're in, what is it, the 17th or the 16th or whatever, the 18th. So, you know, we're nearing that spooky season. It's right around the corner, and we're going to start seeing more horror 4K releases, so that's very exciting. And then that was the only 4K I picked up because I did specialty order a Blu-ray for a movie that I've been really, really meaning to see. I wanted to watch it in theaters. Never really got around to it because the only theater I was showing it was in Hamilton, which is an hour away, even though, you know, I know people who drive like 2.5 hours just to watch a movie that they're really interested in. It's just, you know, and there's no parking. It's like, and I don't want to go alone, right? I want to be with somebody. So that's why I was like, whatever. So finally decided when it came out on physical media to support it, and that is Holy Spider. Very excited. This is the North American release. I know there's a UK release that came with a slipcover, so obviously, you know me, I'm gonna make it. I don't have it right now. It's currently printing, so I'll pick it up tomorrow, and hopefully I can make a slipcover for that and maybe post it on Instagram. So yeah, follow my Instagram. But yeah, Holy Spider on Blu-ray. I was gonna say 4K, but on Blu-ray, really intriguing to see true crime about a serial killer who kills sex workers in Iran, in the holy city of Iran. Some of them aren't even sex workers. I think some of them are just, you know, substance abusers and, you know, drug addicts, those kind of things. So very, very intriguing, real story. And I heard this is really, really good. It's tasteful, real, true crime horror. It's not really a horror movie. It's kind of, you know, obviously not a detective. What is it called? Procedural kind of movie, but it also, you know, shows the murders and stuff like that. But I've heard it's very tasteful, and it doesn't really exploit the people who died. So very excited to get into Holy Spider, the best movie I've seen this year. So heard really fantastic things about this movie when it came out. So really, really intrigued to check this one out. So those were today's pickups. A short little video that I wanted to get out there because I was in Toronto, wanted to pick this up, and I just want to see what else I could pick up. A very bad day to go to Toronto. There's a parade, it was like a really big religious parade, I think like Filipino Christians or something. Very passionate. It was very cool to see. But obviously it takes a lot of space, and they were literally heading down Bay Street, so I had to maneuver myself around. But it was worth it to pick up the new Kino 4K with a slipcover. Gotta do it nowadays. So yeah, those were today's pickups. If you enjoyed this hunting video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, because it is free and it means a whole lot to me. Anyways, catch you guys on the flip side. Until next time, have a good day. Peace, cheers. Love physical media. Have yourself a good day, night, evening, afternoon, morning, whenever you're watching this. Please stay safe. God bless. Peace, cheers. Long physical media. See you guys.